Now, let's get into the first official concentrate review by MiCannaCast.
That's right. Cannadave Groovee.
All right, you're right. So now we got it from we got it for like the I don't know, the third time trying to. You should have heard us get in. But Gage, we got it from Gage Cannabis in Detroit. Shout out to them who got it because I've been wanting to try cookies genetics that weren't the cookie plant, like the mother from the cookie mother, right?
Mm-hmm. Lemonade.
So this is the lemonade mother. Now, and did you?
Lemonade's their brand. Lemonade's all the whole brand too.
But I thought it was the different mother. I thought that was the whole point. It's like their genetic strain, right? It's the real lemonade. It's the real. Well, whatever. It's the real lemonade's like company from Cookies. But I'm assuming it's like not just a cookie mom or cookie parents is all I thought.
Right. Yeah.
That's all
I think you're right.
So anyways, like I said, here's the lemonade. We'll here. Let me see something. Watch out.
Yep. Sorry.
I'm gonna switch up the camera shot here so we can put it up really nice and big. Actually, that's even worse. We're actually gonna go to the other one.
Well, we thought it would be good beforehand.
Anyways,
it looked good.
Lemonade. This is lemonade. This is the brand. If you've ever seen it, this is the brand.
And what strain is it?
Lemonade. It's called Lychee. You can see it right there on the screen. Well, it's kind of blurry, but it's Lychee. You want to say the genetics, Dave? I'm doing this.
To be honest, I'm not even finding the genetics.
Oh, it doesn't have the genetics? Interesting. Well, the genetics aren't out there, I guess. I thought they were, but here.
I mean, I'm seeing it's an indica dominant strain. It says X Lychee is mostly indica dominant. Mr. X Lychee. That's what I keep getting. But it's with the Lemonade brand, which is good.
Yeah, and you can go to their site and they'll give you like flavors and stuff, but they won't really give you the genetics on that. It's interesting.
Oh, well, I mean, a lot of these good genetics, though, you'll get like one or two. You'll get one, maybe.
Hold on.
If.
Hold on. That looks like crap, but this is strain review Lychee by Lemonade.
So that's saying it's.
So this is saying pink, rosé, and white runts.
Is it Lychee strain?
Yeah, Lychee by Lemonade, but this is the flower because this is what the, I guess what
that's
the
what
flower,
the bag. Yeah, that's what the flower
what the cannabis
bag
looks like. Yeah, okay.
Cali.
All right, so even though this cannabis,
so the original
looks like
breeder's lemonade. That's just
right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's a lemonade breed or genetics, whatever. It's a reallemonade.com. You can see everything, but we found this. So pink, rosé, and white runs.
Yeah, pull that out. Let's see what it looks like.
It just rips off at the top because fuck free roll 303.
Yeah,
I have actually opened the bottom and taken a couple dabs out of it, so it's not full, but we've got some big old diamonds still in there. Look at those things.
Yeah, show the camera and then I'll take a look at it.
Look at those things.
Ooh.
They're like, I mean, I wish I could put it like comparison. Look at that's my finger, so it's like a half my finger. That's nice. There's a couple big ass diamonds in there, so we'll be taking some big old dabs. Look at those things. All right, so let's start. Smell and look. So it looks nice. It's got that real nice diamond look, just off rip. Like they look solid, nice diamonds.
Yeah. Definitely looks
one thing I will say, sometimes when you get diamonds, they're like a bunch of little shards, and I freaking hate that because you gotta like squish them together and you can't really even get a good dab out of it, and it sucks. So I will say I prefer diamonds that are a little more solid that you break up. I do. So I like the look so far.
Yeah, it looks nice. I like the look. I'm not getting like
There's
a
not
huge
a smell.
Yeah, I was just about to say I'm not getting a huge pungent smell really. And
diamonds aren't super terpy either, so that's one thing. That's why I want to take a big dab today because I want. If we're gonna taste it, we got to split that big diamond and just see if we can taste it, guys.
Sign me up for it.
We have to because I want to see if we can really taste it because I've taken little dabs of this, like trying to have patience and waiting and doing this review. It's hard.
For Groovee, I gave him props actually because he had this before I went to Cali. So everyone. We're hit my roadcaster over here. I want the claps, man. You deserve it.
I'm fine. Kidding.
So he's had it for a while.
No,
so
I've had it. It's been patience.
It barely looks like you dabbed it, to be honest, because it's only a half gram. It is a half gram.
It's only a half G. They sell them a half grams. They're 45. We'll get in the price later.
We're getting that later.
Stuff. But look and smell. I will give it probably on the look. I'll probably give it a solid 8 because honestly, it looks really beautiful.
It looks great.
It just. I mean,
it looks like you can see like little diamonds sparkling.
Maybe even a 9 on the look, but there's like no smell, so we're not gonna give it too much extra for that category. So maybe like a.
I'd probably go 14 out of 20 because I probably want to give it a 5.
I was gonna say
4.
Even 12. 12, because it's not really the smell. There's nothing really.
Yeah.
13. Yeah, I mean it's nothing really. So all right. So let's get in the taste and terps. I'm gonna heat this up, and you explain our categories to the folks out beyond in Wonderland.
Yeah, so for everyone tuning in, again, this is our first concentrate review. We'll be releasing our breakdown on our website, MiCannaCast, and that.
And Woodward Sports, y'all got balls? We got dab balls. What up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those dab balls, I highly recommend them. I tried it for the first time earlier, so it was freaking sweet for the dabs.
Go ahead, sorry.
But so we're gonna be talking. We broke it down similar. How do we do it? We do the flower reviews where we break it down by smell and looks. We're breaking it down into a 10-point category or categories of 2. With 2 things in them, 20 points apiece. That's how we do it. So, like, right now, we were talking smell and look. So, we're looking at it, talk about the smell. Do you see any smell, or do you don't see any smell? Do you smell it? How does it look? Does it actually look nice, or is it actually, like, back in 2014 where they're like, oh, it's good, but it's soup. It's that black soup. Like, come on. So, we're looking at the look and different things like that. The next category we're going to is, like, consistency, because we've had batter that was like more like crumble, or we've had diamonds that was just sauce, or where they say sauce and diamonds and it's neither. And so we want to make sure that the consistency is lining up to what they're selling it as is for the consistency, because the consistency is what you're paying for usually. I mean, you're going to pay a little bit more for diamonds over you might pay for crumble or batter, if I'm not mistaken,
the thing is,
right,
sometimes when
Groovee?
you're paying for diamonds, you're paying for strength on the THC.
The
and
THCA?
like, you know, again, I'm more of a terp person. I'd rather have a couple littler dabs of flavorful stuff that'll give me just as stoned as one dab from a diamond. But that's just me. Some people want that heavy strength. Some people need that heavy strength for their, you know, the ailments or whatever. So it's heavy. That's what you get. Actually, let's look at the strength on this. We didn't even read that at first. I know it's above 70, so it's almost 75. It's 74.699, no CBDs. So
Not bad.
no. So I mean that's it. HCE, which is just, you know, diamonds, another word for diamonds. So yeah.
No, it's not bad. I mean,
Let's do this. Let me get my dabber.
and then we're going to go into taste and terp. So this is where Groovy's at right now. Consistency, we'll go back and rate the consistency in a second.
Where'd
It
the
should be
dabber go?
You dropped the dabs? Oh no, we lost the window. Did we lose?
I don't know, man. You want to move stuff around?
Apologize, everybody. We're looking into
I guess we're not going to use a dabber. I guess we're just dropping them in.
I thought I brought it over here too. I literally
It's fine. It's fine. I'm just dropping it in. One fat
All right,
diamond. Look at that. I'm just dropping it in.
Go Groovy. Get it. Yeah, so he's right now, we're talking taste and terps. So we want to talk terps because does the terps actually match the strain, or the terps there? How is it? How's the taste? Does it actually taste butane? Does it taste actually good? Is it clean? These are all different things we're going to be talking about when we take the dab of the concentrate and we're reviewing it. I mean, we've had stuff that we've dabbed that was nowhere near the actual strain that actually tasted like. So I'm curious to get, and then we go into effects and strength. What are the effects are you feeling? You actually feeling some effects right off the rip? Or is the strength not as high as you thought it would be? These are different categories we're going to. I'm not asking all of these at once, Groovy. You just took the dab, so breathe for a second.
Well, first thing off rip, I do want to say the consistency is like a diamond, but when I did pinch it, it is not as like, I've had diamonds that you literally, when you break them up, they like break up like an actual diamond. They're pretty solid.
Yep.
That was not as solid as I thought, as it looks.
So is it like a crumble almost? Diamish crumble?
Almost like a really, really hard sugar.
Oh, okay.
Like live resiny.
Mm-hmm.
But either way, really diamonds because the way it looks. But either way, I will just say that. Now, like I want to say consistency, so that does match pretty well. I will give it a pretty good score on that. But there is a little residue, more than I would like to see. You know, because I don't have my setup to clean it all, so we're just taking them, using the balls and burning using the torch. But
usually what I'll do is I'll clean it too in between sometimes with the isopropyl.
Right, that's
too.
what I usually would do. But right now, the heat,
We don't have
and
it.
just I want to see how the residue looks. We want to see how the residue looks.
Yep.
So, kind of residuey, not super bad though. So I'll still give it, like, honestly, on this consistent, like I'll still give it like a 15, because like I said, I like that really hard diamond where I literally could pinch it and it just drops like a rock. So, I mean, I've had diamonds like that, like diamonds in sauce like that. This is a little softer. Maybe it's because I've had it. So, but either way, 15, 16 for sure.
You did 120. You did 120 down. I think I saw.
Yeah, that's what I do. Honestly, you could probably do 125 down. I usually do like 30, 40 up, and then just where it gets red, and I do around the side. I get it to where it gets red, do around the sides, about 30, 40 seconds, and then 120, 130 seconds down. Just depends on. Usually the consistency. Sometimes batter I know needs to be like, it feels like it needs to be a little bit warmer to me, but like this stuff is probably could be a little cooler.
What dab is Cannadave's?
So the flavor they call it is creamy and dreamy. So I don't know what the dreamy is, first off.
Which dab?
And they're saying flavor is a fresh bowl of tropical berries and cream. I'm not really getting berries and I could get a little creamy, which is interesting because I always thought I was going to get a lemonade. Interesting is because like the name genetics, but
Right.
I don't get the berry really. I can get like, and then that's it. I get a little peppery, if anything. Like, it's not super flavorful, to be completely honest, but I feel it real in my head, like a little sedative, but there's also those psychoactive effects.
Well, that's good.
It's somewhere in the middle. It's a little bit of both, but I would say it's not bad for daytime because it's only a mellow head high. Like I mean, well, right now it's actually a little bit heavy for me because I'm not used to sativas, but I don't think it's so heavy where I couldn't function. Go just pinch one out, man. I just took that piece. Just take that piece.
All right.
Sorry, man. I don't know where the dab went. It went. Hey, man, we improvise when we don't have things.
And that's why you gotta love Groovee, man. Gotta love
You
Groovee.
roll with the punches, man. You don't stop shit. You just keep moving.
Stuff
man.
don't phase him. He's like, I ain't got it. We're going big
Move
dabs.
forward.
We going big dabs, not baby dabs.
Well, we need to try it, right? And this is the first official review. Whatever. Boom. There you go. But yeah, so it was pretty solid though. Like I mean, I'm feeling it, so I'm not disappointed on paying it. I mean, it's a little expensive than I would like to pay, $45, but for what I'm feeling right now, I see why they upcharge it because it's a pretty strong buzz. It's I mean, they describe it as mellow head high. Because it's not like doesn't just like give you that like whoa, almost like shroomy effect. It's such a high like psychoactive effects, but because it's like I would say hybrid, but more heavy on the sedative side to me. Yeah, breathe.
Yeah, wow.
Breathe. But taste and terps, like I said, that's where I'm kind of getting to. Okay. The terps, I can get the cream. I don't get the berry matching on the dabs, but because of their diamonds, you gotta be a little bit lenient, in my opinion, because I don't expect the terpenes to be super good on a diamond.
I agree with the cream. I'm not getting berries at all.
Right, I'm almost getting like a cream and pepper.
Sorry for breathing heavy in the mic. Jesus.
No, I can beat you. Yeah, I'm almost even nervous to rank it on this. I gotta take a second to think about this while you talk about the consistency a little bit, because I gotta think about the taste and red.
Just kept gathering my thought.
You're good.
I would say
Get some water.
the taste is creamy for sure. Not getting, like you said, I know I'm repeating myself, the berries. I'm not getting that.
It's not even super heavy though on the cream either. I can just kind of get.
It's like subtle. It's subtle cream. I'm not getting any hazelnut or anything like that. Maybe a little floral. But I don't even think that is floral. I'm feeling a nice hit me in the head. Now I feel like it's traveling down. The consistency, I would agree with Groovee. The diamond wasn't as hard as like I've had in other diamonds. And it might have been like, I think you hit it right with the sugar, the like hard sugar. Yeah. When I squeezed it and dropped it, I think that's how it was.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It kind of changes the consistency. Because when you look at it, it looks a little bit hard like a diamond, then you touched it. Could be because I waited a little bit longer. Like he said, I've had it but I kept it in a dry, cool place. I mean,
no, you did a great job with it. I think you did great. I don't think that would have affected it at all, if anything, Groovee.
I don't know, maybe. But one thing is I'm being a little harder on the taste and stuff, so I'm giving a little bit like in the lower teens, but only because, like I said, I really like flavorful stuff. I really do. So that's going to get me.
There was a little residue, I would agree, still on it. I'd probably give it around 15 too. The diamonds matched up, but then as you squeezed it, it wasn't as hard as we were saying. Okay. Taste and
what do you
terps.
think taste and terps?
The taste wasn't overpowering though. There wasn't like anything that stood out like
That's why I
fully.
was a little hard on it. Yep.
Like with the taste, to me, I thought I would have got maybe a little lemon or something because of the sativa, like some type of like. I think the berries. We're looking at the website. I think the berries would be right on.
Because you're gonna when you read a flavor,
fully.
that's what you expect. So I'm telling you, this is what I would do normally. This is what I would expect. I'd read, find in genetics, and I'd be like, okay, this is what I expect. So that's not what I got. I mean, so it's a little bit different. So that's why I said lower teens. Okay, so what would you go? Because I don't want to move on forward. I was just talking through yours as you hit yours.
Perfect.
The ladder.
Probably 14, 13.
Okay, yeah, so lower teens. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. It's not but it's not bad. So like what I'm saying is like the terps aren't necessarily what I would fresh bowl of berries and cream, but I wouldn't not buy it like because it was so bad again. Like
I would say the effect and strength on that was
horrible.
good. That dab you gave me.
That's where I wanted to get to. That's what I was trying to get to because we're being a little harsh on the terps, but my God, it's pretty strong. Like it's still, I get that mellow head high because, like I said, I've had dabs like those sativa, those daytime dabs that are like straight up make you feel like you're on.
Hallucinogenics.
You're tripping. You're just like Jesus.
Well, weed is part of the.
I feel that a little bit because I don't do a lot of this stuff. So like that like head high stuff. So I feel the head high.
Yeah, I would agree.
When they say mellow head high, I think that's just being like maybe they're used to smoking this stuff because I feel it. Like you know what I mean.
I'm getting the mellow head high actually because
I feel a head high for sure.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. But I still feel the sedative. That's what I'm saying.
I would agree. This is perfect for daytime too.
Yeah, but I feel like it's definitely a hybrid because it's not just like. Just in my head, I also
feel I got a subtle body buzz, but I feel a little bit more in the head, but
really?
Subtle body buzz.
Maybe I guess I feel you now that I've settled into it. But when I first hit it, it hit me heavy. So maybe
that first yeah.
So maybe that's why I felt that sedative buzz at first. But I mean, I feel the head high lasting. You know.
Oh, mine's still
but
going.
I still feel it. Like I mean, maybe because I'm not the psychoactives are just making me feel like this, but maybe I just. Felt like that. Anyways, I still feel like a hybrid.
This is also our pretty much our first dab.
It still feels like that hybrid area. There's something in there just feels like that body buzz is getting me. So,
dude, I know there's definitely some indica.
But either way,
we're
both ranking it high on.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're just muttering because it's solid. It's solid.
It is solid. It's very solid.
I don't.
Probably like a 17, 18.
Yeah, at least. Yeah, dude, I'm giving it a pretty.
I'll give it 17.
All right, yeah, I'm giving it 18. I think it hit me pretty heavy. Like it's solid for 75%. Like I mean, I've seen stuff that's like 99% or whatever, and like no shit, that shit should make you feel like you've taken apparently like an eighth of mushrooms or some shit, maybe. But like you know what I mean?
Yeah,
but
no,
that's what they're trying to say is that it's so head high, like right. But anyways, RR and price.
And R&R is recommend or repurchase. I'll let you go. Groovy's he loves his dabs. So let's hear it. Would you recommend or repurchase this Groovee? I mean, I already know my answer, but I want to hear what you got to say. I will say this though, the price is a little bit high, but I mean, you're paying for the lemonade and the cookie. You're paying for the name. You're paying for the cookie.
That's what I was going to say. Taking the name away from it rather than just strictly trying the genetics. No, I don't think I'd buy it again. Strictly because $45 for a half gram is a little pricey to me for not having the exact flavor that I was hoping for. But you know, like I said, I am trying to be a little lenient because they are good diamonds. They're strong diamonds, but I'm kind of being a flavor snob, so that's kind of like where I'm at. But the only thing is, at the end of the day, so I wouldn't buy it again. But I don't think the price is super unfair because you're paying for the genetics and you're paying for the name and you're paying for the strength. So it's like you're kind of paying for three things, so I kind of get the price. That's what I'm trying to say, if that makes sense. I wish it was a little bit cheaper, or they'll run deals on it in the future, you know. But at the end of the day, I wouldn't buy it again, but strictly more on, like, it's not my genetics, my flavor. I like a little more flavor, or maybe even a little, not even as this strong. I don't even need something this super strong. I'd rather something that's, I'm fine with something in the 60s if it's super, super flavorful. No problem.
Well, that's like how I am with the flower, though, man. I'd rather have a lower THC percentage, but if the terps on the smell and taste are there, I freaking love that. Like that, I'm not always on the high THC always. I think that's coming out more and more as we continue trying more product, and now that we're realizing that, I think that's what's happening. We're like, you know, we've had the 28s, we've had the 75s, we've had these 85s, but kind of like other lower strains. I would add that up, and then.
No, because the thing is, I'm trying to say, what do I rank out of a 10 scale? What do you rank? Yes or no? No is a 0, or is that a 5? Do I give them points for trying?
I see. Honestly, I would probably buy. I would buy this stuff for like a Friday night or like a weekend, like just to blow it and get lit. But
to be,
that wasn't bad.
No, but I've had other diamonds that I've liked the flavor more. So that's what I'm saying. I probably wouldn't buy it again. That strictly comes down to that.
Yeah,
I mean, I would definitely try the lemonade stuff because this is super strong. I'm not saying, listen, so I would, okay, so I guess I will give them a 5 on that category because it's not that I won't buy them. I'll definitely buy lemonade again. I'm definitely going to try them because it was good. It was strong. Right. But I'm ranking this harsher because I wouldn't really buy this. I wouldn't buy lychee diamonds again. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying, no. But, I mean, honestly, I'm still going to give it probably, like, still a 12 or a 13, low teens, just because, you know, like I said, I'm going to buy lemonade again. It's just that I'm not buying lychee diamonds again. That's it. And then at the same time, I hope maybe
unless the smell was there. Unless the smell was there on the concentrate, I think I would be more inclined to trying it again if the smell was there.
And that's what I'm saying, being harsh, because I like terpy stuff. So I mean, I might even give it even like a 10. So like that's where I'm at. But that's just like me being fair to myself here, because that's it as a person. If you're out there like I like terps, boom. But if you're listening, you're like I like freaking strength, then just go get this, because this is strong stuff. Just for one dab. I mean, we took a solid dab, but it's pretty strong stuff. So, this is me ranking from my perspective as a terp guy. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, yeah, you kind of do want that though when you're looking in your concentrates. But
I'm being forward.
Let's give it your final overall, and then we'll give that a rating. But I'll finish up mine as you're doing that, Groovy. Price, yeah, it was a little bit high. But you're expecting that from anything in the cookies or lemonade or any of that family, to be honest. I mean, you're paying for the genetics, the rarity of it. Would I recommend it in repurchase? I mean, like Groovy said, if you want something strong, it's definitely strong. Me, I would buy it again, probably. I would like to see it have a better smell, though, next time, personally. I would like to have a better smell.
Yeah, mine's right in the mid-range. It's like low 70s, but
yep,
like
that's
70,
exactly where
72, somewhere around there. But honestly, again, you got to realize, like, mine's going to rank at mid-range a lot of because it's not super flavorful. It didn't smell super good, so that's why it kept getting harsher
terps
and harsher.
And taste.
But when it was effects and strength, I ranked it almost perfect. So if that's where we're at. So for me, what was your rate per R&R price? I just want to like get it up so it's like kind of see if you're around.
Mine was probably about right around 11, 12 on that. It's right around where you're at, around low 70, 7, probably about a 7 out of 10.
Oh yeah, I'm just adding it. I mean, I think you're right around the same spot.
The taste and terps. I mean that's what I'm looking for. Smell and terp. Like the smell and taste, excuse me. That's what I'm looking for sometimes in my concentrates. And the reason why is because when you're doing the extraction, you're looking to get like the most flavorful part too. I mean, you're not smoking the bud. You're getting the oils, the THC, the CBDs, and all that. So that's wrong.
Wait, hold on.
And so that's what we give it on MiCannaCast's scale. Let's get into monogram, our final topic. Or do you have anything else to say on the on the lychee? Yeah. Do you have anything else to say on lychee, Jeremy? Or Groovy? Sorry. Do you have anything else to say on lychee?
No. I mean, maybe try the flower if someone had it. I don't know.
I would try the flower. I would like to try the flower.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna lie. Lemonade has so many genetics out there, like with the lemon cherry gelato.
Because didn't we try the Georgia pie diamonds and they were okay, but the flower was really good.
Yeah, but I'm just trying to say, like, I mean, maybe that's the thing is like diamonds are always gonna be a little bit harsher for me because I'm a flavor person. But like at the end of the day, like, well, lemonade had so many other genetics like that I want to try. Like, I don't know if I'd reach for lychee because berries and cream isn't necessarily me either. Like there's a lot of other genetics like that. I forget what like that lemon cherry gelato sounded really good, and there was one other one that I'm blanking on, but Cookies has it. Or no, Gage has it. I can't remember. One of them has it. But either way, so good stuff. Like I said, I'm still feeling that one dab, so it was pretty solid strength.
No, strength's definitely there. The only thing that we didn't like was just there wasn't.
Well, the smell and the terps, and they're all those kind of go hand in hand.
My first smell, like opening this up, wasn't like anything that blew me right away. Like, and that's just how it is on the review on it.
But hell yeah. So anyways, much love, and we'll definitely be reviewing more of Cookies and lemonade and diamonds and all that stuff. More diamonds and different other stuff to compare. So yeah, much
and we'll be looking into all the other concentrates out there as well too, and not just the cookies and them as well too.
Yeah,
so
of course.
If you are listening, DM us your favorite concentrates and let us know which ones you